In this video, we are going to add styles to the Ion card for the 10 days forecast. So right here, we're going to add a margin top to move this down, and then we are going to place this icon properly. Now to do that, let's go into our home.html. For this Ion card, where I'm going to add a class, and I'm going to call the class card Ion. Then the next thing is for the card Ion grid, right here, I'm going to add a class, and I'll call the class card grid. Then the next thing is for this image tag here, I'm going to add a class, and I'll call it call img. So add a class to the Ion card, add a class to the Ion grid, and add a class to the Ion call that holds the image, that is the icon. Now I'll go into my home.scss. So down here I'll add card-Ion, then Ion card header, which is this that we have right here. We want to change the text color. So the color is going to be white. So color, passing colors, then light white. Also, I'm going to set the float to left, so it's going to start from the left side. Then I'll add a padding left, and the padding left is going to be, say, 24 pixels for the Ion card or Ion card header, which is this 10 days forecast I have right here. The next one I want to add, or before I add, let me save, then go to the browser to see the changes. Right here we can see. So we can see now the changes. You can decide to add some CSS style, maybe to make it all uppercase. Then I need to add a margin top to this Ion card. So I'll say card Ion, margin top. I can set it to 10 pixels. So let me save and see. Okay, let me make it about 20 pixels. So the next thing I want to do is for this Ion grid, I want to place this image properly, because right now you can see the image is not aligned with the other text in the column. So what I'll do is right here I'll say card Ion, then card grid. Inside this card Ion card grid, I have another class called call-img. So I'm going to add call-img. So I'll set the position to relative. Then I'm going to set the top to -10 pixels. And with this now, I'll save, go back, and we can see. Now you can see that it aligns almost the same with what we have right here. And styles have been added to this. And what I'm going to do is I'll add another Ion card to display some other information. So right here, if I go back, after this Ion card, let me copy this Ion card, come down here, I'll take all of this. So this is just going to be details, and I can change this to, say, maybe lists. And also I'll take out this ng4, take this one out, this as well. Then I'll take these two parts out. So I want to display some informations, and I'll add about 4 rows inside each row. So let me duplicate this. Inside each row, I'll add informations like pressure. So maybe I'll say I'll add Ion icon, with name. For pressure, we use, let me go back to my app.component. We can see right here, for pressure, we're using cloud. So I'll change this, the icon here, to cloud. And after that, I'll add pressure. So this is going to be called 6 rather than 3. So I'll change all of this to 6. Then the next one will have to be maybe humidity. So let me just copy the icons right here, paste, then paste. So right now, this is what we have. I'll just put something like 10 so that we can just see what we have. Then 10. So I'll save this, then go to the browser. So right now you can see we have the details with all of these informations. So we need to add one more here. I'll copy this row that I have, then I'll paste here. Now what I want to do as well is to duplicate what I have. So this Ion card, I'll just copy and duplicate right here. Now instead of details, I will just add wind. We just want to display the wind direction and the wind speed. So for this case, I just need only 2 rows. I need only 2 rows right here. So I can change this to direction and this to speed. So if I go back now, so now you can see I have the cards for details and also these cards to display the wind direction and the wind speed. So now what we need to do in the next video is to add the styles to this Ion card as well as this wind Ion card.